Yeah, I'm with you. I should have worn an appropriate t-shirt for this because really, I think the number one thing I'm most excited to have back is the Avs top line.
The three-headed monster?
Oh my God, is there anything better than watching Max skate and Mikko at full health again, playing the way, the Martian level that Mikko is, that next level destroyer and killer at that size? How fun is it to watch that dude? And Landy doing his Landy stuff with that necessary dad rest in place, playing that full ice game and being physical in front of the net, and then doing a little Landy skillful stuff, a little Landy IQ stuff that you love so much. I mean, but most of all, I miss watching Max skate, man. Just that alien who has another gear from just about anyone else in the NHL. I just can't wait. Until today, I almost didn't realize how much I missed it. It's just like injected into my veins. I want 29 running circles around people again. Give it to me now.
And not only, we didn't even get to see it that much this year because both Mikko and Landy got hurt right around the same time in the first half of the season. Yeah. And then they came back and Mikko got hurt again. Mm-hmm. And it just sort of was like fits and starts, it didn't ever feel. And there was that whole point where they were back and the team was healthy and they struggled.
Right.
Because all of a sudden it was like, okay, well now, they're when guys were hurt, it was really easy to be like, okay, Nate, you're the man. Right. We're going to need you to do the man things and be our leader and go make something magical happen. And it was like, okay. And then when he got all the help back, they were still trying to figure out who they were as a team because they just hadn't spent any time together. And getting to see that top line, it's such an advantage for them. And basically, you put them up in against every playoff team. And outside of Edmonton, out west, outside of Edmonton, there isn't another top line that you're feeling like can hang with the three-headed monster. And even if they wanted to tinker with it and move Landy next to Kadri, and put Burakovsky back up on that top line, because we saw that had a lot of success too. Like, whatever that combination, but Mac and the big moves together, it's that harmony, right? Like, we've seen it for so many years now, and it's just they just work so nicely together because they're both such special players.
I'm sorry, there's no better combo in Denver sports than those two. There just isn't.
Thanks. You don't give it a year and Vaughn and Chubb will be there.
Ooh, that'd be so nice. I thought you were going Maple Mamba and the Joker, but not quite at that level. They're great. They're great.
Sorry, I just don't trust Jamal Murray.
Yeah, as well you should. He's got a lot to prove.
Jokic is a set and forget superstar, right? Guy that I have no qualms about. But Jamal Murray, it's like any given day, that dude. Yeah. I have no idea.
Exactly. And just the thought of like these dudes on fresh legs, because if we needed them, if the Avs needed them to do what they did last postseason and play 22 minutes a game, the insanity that was, they might just have the legs for it, man. They just might be fresh. And kind of my 1B, I'm so excited about the forward depth, right? That's what made this season so exciting starting off was that second line. Now we got Kadri. Now we got Donskoy. Now we got Burakovsky. I can't wait for that to pay off in the postseason. I'm just happy about that.
Well, and knowing like that they're facing a decision where two of Matt Nieto, Tyson Jost, and Colin Wilson, two of those guys are going to be healthy scratches when they open up. And now, of course, that makes the obvious assumption that everybody gets through camp okay.
Of course.
That probably won't happen. There will probably be groin pulls, things like that. There will probably be soft tissue injuries because guys are going to get back and they're trying to ramp up so quickly. 2 weeks of them skating around to try and get ready for postseason play is insanity. Like you're going to get some hamstrings, groins, things like that. So we'll see. But that depth that they can rotate guys in and out of. Nieto, Jost, and Wilson were all important playoff performers for them at various times last season. And two of those guys are going to be in suits.
I know.
Sitting in the stands, socially distanced.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, 2 years ago in that series against Nashville, just envying the forward depth they had. Well, that was our one weakness. To think how in just two years it's completely flipped.
A testament to aggressive management. They definitely didn't sit around and say, "Oh, well, we can just wait for kids to develop," because they had the prospects to develop. If they wanted to go that route, it would have been justifiable. And instead, they went out and they aggressively went and got guys and filled up those spots, and still have the prospects on the way to fill those jobs up in the next year. So I'm with you, man. That depth is something else.